and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive...
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Barrett. Nurkic is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Alvarado in at the point. And the rejection by Tatum.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
From 10 feet out, and the jumper falls for him. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Alvarado passes to Love, and the rejection by Tatum. Here's Smart with the drive, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Left side Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The tray. Beal pulls it in. For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Love with the screen on Smart. And Beal kicks to Love. Nurkic trying to get open. Love with another miss.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Lopez outside. Passes it to Smart. Tatum with it. Smart puts the pick in for Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
Now, here's Barrett. Last time out, he had 13 points. Nurkic a screen on Hart. And Barrett gets it to go.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Count that one. He has 7.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Alvarado passes to Beal. Here is Love. Guarded by Tatum. Love can't hit.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
That one goes in.
And even back in high school, Tatum
had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he's still got that in his bag.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 5.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And R.J. only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, and 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
No good on the free throw.
Barrett just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player. He's young, and there's no doubt he's going to get better.
And the second free throw, good.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now here's Smart. He is still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Tatum. On deep. The rebound by Kevin Love. Their IGA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to Smart. Tatum against Barrett. Tatum kicks to Smart. This one for 3. And that's collected by Love. New York trailing. There's Beal with the 3. And the Knicks miss again. Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Hart. Now Clarkson. 23 points for him the last game against Atlanta. That shot off. Great D that time from Nurkic. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
And how about R.J. getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And it's Alvarado missing. Cleveland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And there's the feed to Clarkson. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 8, and it's Love missing.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Tatum against Love. Lopez sets a screen for Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Hart against Barrett. Love trying to break loose. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he's able to get it back. Beal against Smart. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you think about Nurkic, 7 foot, 300 pounds. When he gets around the rim, who's going to move him off that spot?
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Hayes. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And New York making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Johnson kicks to Herter. Fires for three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Knicks with the lead. Ingles with the ball. Johnson with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Hayes. Open and close and nails it.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ball dishes to Clark. Duren pulls it in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Shakes him. Can't hit that one. And New York the other way now. Last time they met in New York.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
Now here's Hayes. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hayes. There's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Clark sets a screen for Brooks. Shoots over Herter. Nice shot by Brooks.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Down low. Brooks on the double team. Hayes. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness. And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
Now, here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
Now here's Nance. Johnson outside to the inside, and Duren slams it in.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Here's Clark. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Back to Ball. Passes to Ingles. Beal taking his time here. Over Hayes. Beal with the bucket.
Well, Beal can make those kind of shots, that time mid-range.
Well, Cleveland shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Herter passes to Johnson. And here is Duren. And the basket by Johnson. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Clark sets a screen for Beal. Cans it from downtown. Beal's got 7 points.
Mixing it up just a little bit, Beal gets himself some room to work with using that screen.
Hayes the pass to Johnson. Now here's Duren. The pass to Herter. From deep three-point range, Ingles with the rebound. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Right side, Beal. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass the ball. Unloads. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Hayes. He has 5. Johnson can't hit. On the wing, Ingles. Covered by Hayes. It's stolen by Nance. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Herter passes to Hayes. Johnson outside. From the arc. Drops in the tray. He has 5.
Killian Hayes is a PG, and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Beal with it. Hayes on him. Now here's Beal. Over Hayes. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got the game tied up here for New York. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Cleveland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Cavaliers shooting 43% from the field. They've got Marcus Smart. Jason Tatum is out there with Johnson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Alvarado. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by Nurkic. Barrett wide open. He fires. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
RJ is going to improve year after year on the skill to recognize plays and to stay a step ahead of the D.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Now, here's Clarkson. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Alvarado. Kicks to Brooks. Nurkic, a screen on Johnson. Here's Brooks, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Johnson. Love's checked in for the Knicks.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Brooks outside. good on the triple. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
Clarkson finds Hart. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Love. To end the run. Tatum's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 8. And here's Barrett. 12 points for him. Here's Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jason Tatum. Barrett against Clarkson. Back to Smart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by New York.
Brooks up on top. 6 points for him. And they get it back. Takes the three. Knicks with a new 14. And Love with the second chance points. Love's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
Activity and effort and just waiting for the moment. Kevin Love picks that one up. Instinctual score there.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Stolen by Clarkson. Pulls up. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Barrett against Clarkson. Nurkic setting the pick for Barrett. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smart kicks to Clarkson. Outside Tatum. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 12 in the game.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
And the rejection by Tatum. Outside, Smart. Lopez outside. Pass to Clarkson. Fires the three. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Brooks in the corner. Misses the three.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now Tatum following the three-point attempt by Dillon Brooks. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Tatum.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. A different look now for Cleveland. Duren, he's checked in for Lopez. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Here is Brooks. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. Now Smart. passes it to Hart. Now here's Duran. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum. That one wide left. New York leading by 4. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Here's Smart after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herter's able to get his feet set that time.
Beal up top, guarded by Smart. There's the pass to Brooks. Back to Beal. Up top, Barrett. From deep. That one's not going to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Hart the pass to Tatum and stolen by Love. Here's Clark. Misses off the right iron. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Smart passes to Hart. Back to Smart. Pass to Hart. Tatum, that's for 2. The wing jumper off target. The Knicks leading by 3. Beal finds Clark. Back to Beal. Barrett for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Now here's Duran. He's covered by Beal. And there it is for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
New York calls timeout.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just 1 playoff series. Total. 1.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hayes comes in for Marcus Smart. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Knicks. All comes in for Barrett. Now here's Love. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Here's Beal. They lead by 1. Clark sets a screen for Beal. Over Hayes. Bank shot, no good. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Now here's Beal. Jason Tatum missing his last shot to stop the drought. Good as the jump shot falls. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And Hayes kicks to Herter. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And before you now are the rookies on a roll. The hottest shooters in the last 10 games. And you look at Duran, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. Free throw good, Beal. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4 for 3. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. Herter's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Ball, the pass to Love. Baseline jumper. Duran pulls it in. Cleveland's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Hayes. In the corner. Herter with it. Nance a screen. From 8. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Herter making it look easy that time on the pick and roll as the off guard.
Love outside. Bobbed up there for Love. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. Ingles against Johnson. And Nance kicks to Herter. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Herter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. New York shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Outside, Beal. Love looking around. Back to Beal. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Ingles against Johnson.
Kevin Love got his hand up. That was just enough to alter the shot.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Coach, the league going back and forth. How do you get separation from them in the second half?
You got to play with more energy. We're playing a low-energy game, offensively and defensively.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You look at Cleveland. They've wanted this to be a turnaround season. They have a few building blocks, but the roster construction is not complete. This front office has some tough decisions to make.
And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The lead is 2. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Nurkic is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Alvarado in at the 1.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Left side, Love. Some nice passing by New York here. Alvarado passes to Beal. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
Smart with the ball. Outside Tatum for the 3. Kept alive. Here's Lopez. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Alvarado passes to Love. And here's Barrett. Defended by Hart. Passes it to Beal. Over Lopez. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist from Barrett. Beal's got 19 points.
And I'm not sure. Bradley Beal has to be somewhere high up on the scouting report, and the defense lost him.
Smart kicks to Clarkson. Sinks the three-pointer. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Love with the screen on Smart. And the pass to Love. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Clarkson finds Hart. Trying to get open is Lopez. Another three for Cleveland.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Love the pass to Nurkic. Tries from 16. Rebounded by Hart. The Cavaliers leading by 5. He feeds it to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
Now, here's Nurkic. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Beal takes the elbow jumper and drains it. 21 points in the game. Here's Clarkson.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Now here's Love. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And the basket is good. Beal's got 23. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
The Cavaliers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw, no good.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Brooks checked in for the Knicks. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Nurkic, a screen on Tatum. Here's Brooks. Connects in the foul line jumper. Brooks has got 8.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Tatum passes to Hart. Clarkson for 3. The shot will not fall. And New York the other way now. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
A moment here to see some stats for Tatum. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. He's getting around 28 points per, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Now here's Smart. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. Barrett against Hart for the lead. Barrett, no good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Tatum on the wing from downtown. It's rebounded by New York.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Alvarado. New York moving it around. 6 to shoot. The high post shot. Offensive rebound. There's Nurkic, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You could tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And both free throws good for Nurkic.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Clarkson passes to Tatum. Lopez sets a screen for Tatum. And too long on the shot. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 10-1 run right now. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Johnson, he's checked in for Tatum. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ball's checked in for Beal. Nurkic against Lopez. Nurkic a screen on Smart. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Hart the pass to Clarkson. Back to Hart. Clock at 4. Goes up the baseline. Wow, way off on that one.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Ball dishes to Barrett. Here's Alvarado. Brooks. Second chance effort. The kick out to Ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Excellent footwork inside from Nurkic there to put the D in an awkward position and force them to foul him there.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Duran, he's checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Josh Hart. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Hayes subbed in for Marcus Smart.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Here's Alvarado. Pass the ball. Here's Alvarado. Brooks with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Brooks has got 10 points. The Cavaliers trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson kicks to Huerter. From deep. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Alvarado. Ball, the pass to Brooks. Shoots over Huerter and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Brooks has got 6 here in this quarter. Johnson outside with a tie. Brooks grabs the board. Knicks on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Nurkic. A shake. A special move before the shot. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Now here's Duran. He's covered by Clark. Nance a screen on Ball. Herter passes to Nance. The shot's good. Nance has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, for Nance Jr., it's about the quickness with which he can be impactful.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Now here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He gets that one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Hayes kicks to Johnson. Feeds to Nance. It's Clark with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Alvarado. Nurkic finds Brooks. New York moving the ball around. Ball from long range. He can't get that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Hayes the pass to Herter. And here is Duran. To the paint. Here's Nance. Nance with another miss. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Alvarado. He's defended by Herter. Alvarado passes the ball. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. Nance with the rebound.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
For the Cavaliers, Lopez comes in for Larry Nance. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Hayes. Then for the Knicks, Kevin Love's checked in for Nurkic. And it's Joe Ingles in for Dylan Brooks. The Knicks leading by 5. To the middle. Ball dishes to Love. He kicks it to Ingles. And there's the pass to Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
Smart passes to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 9.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Pass to Ingles. And it goes down 2 points.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Herter passes to Johnson. Lets it go with the 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. Love with the screen for Ball. Crosses over, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, if you're going to perfect your shooting stroke, it's not just about the 3. Sometimes it's about settling in and getting to the free throw line to get those mechanics down. And Lonzo is improving.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. And the Knicks making a change here. He hits the second from the line.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Johnson. Lopez, a screen on Ingles. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Johnson. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Keldon Johnson is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Smart, and it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Tatum with it. Now Beal defending. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Tatum.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense.
Now, here's Clark. Back to Beal. Down low. And slam dunk by Clark.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Tatum. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here's Clarkson. Lopez right side. Outside, Smart. Another shot. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Lopez.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Clark sets a screen for Beal. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Clark. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Yeah, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Outside Tatum. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
To the inside. They double team Beal. For 3, Love. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Tatum trying to break free. They grab their own miss. Out to Clarkson. Outside Tatum. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Tatum's got 22 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Smart against Beal. Passes to Love. Barrett with the ball. Now Beal. Love outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Now, Kevin Love, you got to be aware of him here. When you make one on him, he's going to want to come down and get you back.
Timeout called, Cleveland. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. So it's the Cavaliers now. 11-point game. Clarkson passes to Johnson. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
What focus. Johnson taking the bump, still getting the hoop.
New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Alvarado. Fader on the way, and again, Kevin Love. Love's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Bounce pass from Smart. Lopez, a screen on Love. Tatum passes to Lopez, and he makes that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Knicks with possession here. Here's Alvarado. Kicks it to Love. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Johnson. Lopez against Nurkic. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Smart passes to Johnson. The wide open look here for Lopez. No good on the triple. The Knicks leading by 12. Nurkic, a screen on Johnson. Barrett the pass to Nurkic. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded by Johnson. Barrett against Johnson. Nurkic, a screen on Johnson. Barrett, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Smart with the ball. Clarkson outside. Looking to get back on track here. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
That's a much better looking shot with the mechanics there. Good release point. Nice soft float on that jumper.
Here's Alvarado. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. So it's the Cavaliers now. Down by 12. Pass to Tatum. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Alvarado. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Clarkson outside. And the 3 off target.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Barrett. That one falls. And the Knicks lead by 14.
I think RJ found that floater right as he got into the area. One more step. He was able to spot the rim. Soft touch.
Tatum kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Tatum. Johnson left side. Shoots the 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
New York calls timeout. Now, here's Barrett. And here's Nurkic. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. The Cavaliers trail by 11. The pass to Lopez. Smart deciding where to go with it. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Here's Barrett. Love trying to break loose. Barrett, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Clarkson finds Tatum. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Smart. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Lopez with the block. To the paint. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Barrett. Love trying to break loose. And Barrett gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
Smart dishes to Clarkson. From outside the arc, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
The Knicks making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Pass to Love. Over Tatum. And that one's good. Love. Love's got 13 points in the second half.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Johnson, the pass to Clarkson. Tatum on the wing. A 3-ball. That one doesn't go. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Passes it to Alvarado. Shoots over Johnson. Love can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Clarkson goes in. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Jordan Clarkson tries to be aggressive for most of the game, and when he's looking to score from the mid-range, if he knocks a couple down, he can be dangerous.
Now, here's Barrett. The feed to Nurkic, and stolen by Tatum. Johnson in the corner. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes. And now just a 4-point Knicks lead.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Hart's checked in.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And the basket by Tatum.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
And Beal kicks to Barrett. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 6 assists in the game. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum dishes to Clarkson with the shot. Off the left rim and out. New York's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Beal the pass to Barrett to the wing right side. Love in the post. Tatum on him. 7-foot shot. And no good that time. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. Here's Hart. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And so they foul intentionally. .34 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Tatum down low. He's guarded by Love. From deep three-point range. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're behind by 6. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. .20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum got it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. Smart passes to Hart. And stolen by Barrett. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's a crucial basket and hurt her big time.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're in front by 4. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Barrett. So a close game sees New York take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Brad. Every defensive wrinkle they could think of, they threw at you tonight, the doubles, the traps, but I know that's nothing new for you.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and it's only going to get tougher. But I'm confident in myself and my game, so the more the merrier.
Maybe they'll quintuple team you next time. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.